You've probably heard this a million times. If you want to lose fat, especially that stubborn belly fat, just do more cardio, go harder, add more heat. And for a while, that actually works. But here's the truth that no one tells you. After mid 30s, your body fights back. What used to work just doesn't. At 40, with a degree in exercise science, a decade of coaching women, and yes, even my old high school athlete days, I've learned what actually works for fat loss. And it's not the endless cardio I used to do in my 20s to my early 30s. Back then, I thought more sweat meant better results, but now I combine hard science with real world experience to cut through the noise. Today, I'm breaking down the worst mistakes everyone makes after 35 and what to do instead. But first, let's talk about three non-negotiable topics. Sarcopenia, fancy word, brutal reality. It's the age-related loss of muscle mass, and it starts as early as 30. Think of it like this. Your muscles are your metabolism's engine. Every pound of muscle burns more calories at rest than fat does. Let me explain why sarcopenia is such a big deal, especially in our age. In your 20s, you're gaining muscle without even trying. It's comparatively easy to get those six packs, build those glutes, or tone those quads. But after the age of 30, muscle mass decreases approximately 3 to 8% per decade. With hard dieting and cardio or heat only training, the scale drops, but you might lose muscle in the process and your body composition gets worse. The next thing you should know about is the growth hormone. After the third decade of life, there is a progressive decline of growth hormone secretion by approximately 15% for every decade of adult life. That's the hormone responsible for maintenance of lean body mass, bone mass, limiting visceral fat, and muscle repair. And then there is cortisol. It's not just about stress, it literally reshapes your fat cells. Research proves elevated stress-induced cortisol increases visceral belly fat in healthy premenopausal women. Yes, even if you're eating clean. That's why endless cardio or even moderate to high intensity workout, which is HIIT, elevates your cortisol levels. Now on to mistakes. As you could already guess, mistake number one is thinking cardio is the only way to lose fat. Look, I get it. You sweat, you burn calories, it feels like progress. But here's the reality. Cardio alone is like trying to build a house with only a hammer. You need the right tools. A 2023 study found combined aerobic and resistance exercise is superior to aerobic exercise alone for improving body composition, reducing body weight, body fat and fat mass, and increase lean body mass. Translation is, if you're just doing cardio, you're leaving results on the table because muscle is what keeps your metabolism firing. Think about it. Would you rather lose 10 pounds and still feel soft or lose 5 pounds of only fat and actually look toned? That's the power of adding resistance training, whether with weights or body weight. Cardio has its place, but after your mid 30s, it's the sidekick, not the hero. Mistake number two is to completely ignore NEAT. NEAT is non-exercise activity thermogenesis. That's all the calories you burn from walking, gardening, housework, even fidgeting. Basically, everything that isn't sleeping, eating, or formal exercise. Mistake number 3 is fearing heavy weights. Now, I know some of you are side eyeing those dumbbells, thinking, I don't want to get bulky or manly. The truth is, lifting weights won't make you bulky, manly, or big. If getting bulky was that easy, men who have higher testosterone would look bulky after a few months. But they don't. It takes years of obsessive training and effort. Some are even getting help from performance enhancing drugs on top of the hours in the gym to achieve that look. So, no, you don't get bulky. Lifting weights make women strong, fit, and resilient. Your muscles don't know age, they respond to tension. The goal is to burn fat while maintaining muscle. And that's exactly what moderate to heavy weights with lower reps deliver. So grab those dumbbells and go heavy. Your future self will thank you. Now, here's your plan to fix it. First, do resistance training 3 times per week. Resistance training is non-negotiable. If you're a beginner, start with 3 full body sessions per week and you don't need to overcomplicate it. I have over 200 follow along workout videos that are perfect for you. Just one very important trick. Pause the video between exercises and rest 30 seconds to 2 minutes. Yes, even if I'm not resting in the video, you should. A research compared 2-minute rest intervals with longer 5-minute intervals over 6-month period. Although the findings suggested that both rest duration were sufficient, shorter 2-minute rest period are more practical for hypertrophy-focused workouts as they allow for higher training density. Hit play, but take those breaks. Then repeat each exercise or each full workout 3 times for a complete workout. Second, protein is your fat loss ally. It's the muscle saving secret. For the beginners, aim for 0.8 to 1 gram per pound of body weight daily, or 1.7 to 2.2 gram per kg of body weight. For example, a 140-pound woman would need about 112 to 140 grams of protein per day, while a 65-kilo woman would need roughly 110 to 143 grams. Spread it over 3 to 4 meals with sources like eggs, Greek yogurt, or even plant-based options. Don't ignore post-workout whey protein shakes. It's the fastest and easiest way to hit your daily protein intake, build muscle, and lose fat mass. You could do everything right. Resistance train 3 times a week, nail your form, but without proper protein timing, you might miss out on optimizing muscle repair and growth. One study even shows that milk-based protein consumed post-workout is effective in promoting and increasing lean body mass, strength, muscle hypertrophy, and a decrease in body fat. If you're a gym girly, keep a shaker in your bag. If you're working out at home with my follow along workouts, prep your shake before hitting play, then sip it right after. Even 20 gram counts. Aim for 8,000 to 10,000 steps daily and break up sitting every 30 minutes. Small changes add up. Take calls while walking, park farther away, or walk around the house every hour. As I mentioned, any movement that isn't formal exercise still burns energy. Energy means calorie. That's your body using fuel just to keep you moving. NEAT helps you stay active without exhausting your body. And it's one of the smartest ways to outsmart metabolic adaptation. NEAT burns about 100 to 800 calories used daily. It's sustainable. Unlike cardio, it won't spike your cortisol. And last but not least, it preserves muscle. Unlike cardio, NEAT, like walking, won't interfere with muscle growth. That's why I tell my clients that 8 to 10K steps a day is better than 1 hour of HIIT for long-term fat loss. But remember, consistency beats intensity every single time. So, don't underestimate the power of daily movement. It's low effort, high impact. Getting at least 7 hours of quality sleep each night plays a key role in supporting healthy cortisol patterns. A 2015 study found that people who sleep over 6 hours have a more natural cortisol rhythm, with a sharper decline in cortisol levels throughout the day, which is exactly what we want. Basically, longer sleep means your stress hormone knows how to behave. On the other hand, shorter sleep duration or poor sleep quality can flatten the decline, keeping cortisol levels unnecessarily high into the evening, which can mess with everything from your recovery to your fat loss goals. So, your sleep isn't just about feeling rested, it's literally helping your hormones stay in check. Let's recap everything. First, use my follow along workout videos and don't skip the rest breaks we talked about. They're very important. Protein isn't optional anymore. Make it your priority. Walking is your new best friend, and deep sleep is your secret weapon. Let cardio be the guest star, not the main character. If you're ready to start seeing real changes, I've linked my top 3 fat loss workouts in the description. They'll help you lose fat while keeping all your hard-earned muscle. Now, I really want to hear from you in the comments. Tell me your protein goal for this week, your favorite post-workout meal, or if there is something specific you want me to cover in the next video, let me know. And if this video helped you today, do me a huge favor and smash that like button and subscribe. It helps more women find this channel. I'll see you in the next video.